Hello, Barbara. Hello, hello. I'm still getting everything sorted out, so I'll be there just a minute. Lisa had to go check on Puppy, and I'll be back in just a second making sure. Hmm, I heard a noise. I didn't hear her. All right. I think everything is okay there. So, hi Pam. Oh, if the puppy monitor doesn't work, we're going to be in trouble.
Well, did you hear anything?
I heard a ping and then I heard a bloop, but I did not hear you talking.
Oh dear.
Hmm. Yeah, that's the kind of noises I'm hearing.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
I don't know either. Hi, Brittany. Could the batteries be tired?
Well, it's plugged in.
Oh, huh.
Um, and I heard him moving around in there,
Uh huh.
before I started hearing those beeps, but he wasn't making any noise when I went in there. So I don't know if those beeps are just telling you that it's not. I don't know. That's irritating though. I don't want everybody to have to listen to that.
Well, we'll survive. Um, the big thing is that is the other end plugged in too? Hello,
Yeah,
Anel.
yeah, they're both plugged in, and it looks like it's on,
Okay.
but
But you're not sure that it's working. It's weird.
well, if
Hi.
you couldn't hear me, it may not be working right
Yeah.
because
Yeah, because that's all I'm hearing is those beeps and beeps. My suggestion would be to unplug it and plug it back in.
yeah, probably both of them
Yeah,
because I don't know which one that would be.
probably, which is okay because I'm gonna show this off a little bit. Of course, you're gonna miss it, but that's okay. Um, Hi Joyce, Barbara, Pam, Brittany, Annelle. Anyways, I'm glad everybody's here. I am going to make myself big so y'all can see. I finished this up. Um, because I started it Sunday and it just came out really pretty and the paper feels so good. Composition notebook paper is, believe it or not, stronger than you expect it to be. And I could have done the whole book and then just left it because uh, after the first couple of times, what I did was I got paint all over like this page, and then I turned 2 pages like that. So this page bled to this page, and then I just did this page, and it bled on this page. And as you can see, the lines are bleeding out too. So the one thing I didn't be careful of and has caused a little problem is I didn't make sure everything was laying flat. Hi Sherry. Um I didn't make sure everything was laying flat. So I have some wrinkles here. And my thought is I'm going to go in, maybe spray these with water. I guess I could probably flatten them out and iron them. That's another option. But I may just spray them with water and see if I can lay them flat and let them flatten out. Just simply because I want to write on these pages. So having them flattened out would be better. And there's only a couple of places where that happened. But I must have done the last section, I probably did, oh, probably a third of the book. I did
That's
like
looking really
that.
pretty.
It's all done. Um, like I said, I probably could have done the whole entire book and then just left it lay flat to dry. Um, the pages did not stick together at all. Um, Now, see, that was watercolor though, so and acrylic paint what might have made them stick together because it acts more like glue. The only issue is this 2 or 3 places where it's got um, wrinkles in it. So other than that, I'm just in love with how they look.
Oh,
So
it's
I have done
beautiful.
this. I have done this on copy paper before, just never in a book like this. So
Yeah, and I did it. I can't remember what journal it was. It was for some challenge, but I just put the watercolor from the outsides
uh-huh.
and let it drip in, and
Yeah.
none of the pages stuck together. But I had never, painted it on there like that. But that's
Yeah.
really pretty.
Well, and I don't know that you were out here when I said towards after the first couple of times I was doing a few pages, I realized that if I did one page really wet and gushy, the next page would be fine. So it looks like there I turned 3 pages because I didn't need it totally covered. That makes me perfectly content. So
Yeah.
I would just do one page and then I'd turn 2 pages at the same time, and therefore it would squish into the next
I'm gonna do
page.
one of these that way.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Yep, I think I'm going to, but not today.
Um and now it is just Crayola watercolors. The just Crayola watercolor. I really like Crayola watercolor for this kind of thing because it doesn't have any ground to speak of in it, so it's real smooth, and it just I love the way it makes the pages feel, and I love the way it makes it sound. The sound of these pages is just yummy.
Well, didn't get a chance to say hi to anybody as y'all came in, so I'm just gonna say hello, everybody. I'm glad you're here. I'm having puppy monitor issues, and I'm leaving it on just in case. But if I'm gonna just go in every 30 minutes and check on him, I guess. I don't know what else to do. He hasn't even gone to sleep yet, so if he'll go ahead and go to sleep, I'll have a good hour once he's asleep. But he's teething really bad
Oh
right now, and when he gets, you know, he's having a hard time sleeping. So
yeah.
he
Hmm.
wakes up in the night, and because he's not distracted by something else, it hurts, and so he doesn't want to go back to bed. He wants to do something.
Right.
Ugh. Anyway, we just had like 3 or 4 nights of sleeping through the night, and then boom, all changed.
Oh dear. Well, I didn't realize I did other stuff, but I forgot to rearrange the paint. So I've got to rearrange the paint. I can't get to my paint.
Hi, Jeannie. I'm not sure if it's Jean or Jeannie, but I'm glad you're here.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me.
It got you.
I got this block in something as packing, so I'm gonna put designs on
Ooh.
it to use on the jelly plate.
Yeah.
I think
Hi,
on this
Jeannie.
one I'm just gonna do more circles since there's a in circle and an out circle.
Yeah, that would be
Um,
fun. You should be. Brittany made cupcakes.
cool. For the first time ever. Oh,
Yeah,
y'all need to
cupcake.
hear about my first time ever cupcake session.
Okay.
I was 9 years old and I was determined to do it by myself. Read the
Oh.
recipe. We're talking from scratch cupcakes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'd been cooking with my mom a long time. I knew how to cook. And um,
I know what's coming up.
anyway, I did everything and put it in there and mixed it up. And I checked on them and it looked, oh, they were looking so pretty. And then all of a sudden they just blew up and exploded all over the oven.
Oh no.
And my mom said, "What did you do?" I was like, "I wrote by the recipe." She goes, "Okay, read the recipe to me." So I read it and I got down there and it said 2 tablespoons of baking powder. And it said 2 tablespoons of baking powder, but she said, "Oh, honey, that should be 2 teaspoons. This is a messed up recipe."
Oh
I was like, "I
no.
knew I did it right." Oh my goodness.
Oh. Well, I have to tell y'all, it is just with sheer determination I'm even here. Our week has been really, really messed up. Tuesday morning at 3:30 in the morning. We got a phone call. Jeff's dad's girlfriend has called. Hi, Gail. Called the ambulance. Why they called the ambulance instead of not just calling us first, I don't know. So Jeff's been at the hospital all week.
Again.
It's just, yes, again, and it's not going to get any better, but it's just the way it's going to go. And we keep getting these phone calls kind of, in weird times and all that kind of stuff. He stayed up there all day yesterday waiting for the doctor. He apparently went to lunch from 12 to 12:20. The 20 minutes it takes you to go down 5 flights and across the hospital to get a sandwich. Apparently the PA came in during that time. So, but didn't tell anybody what was going on or whether, and they're keeping him. They kept him. So Jeff was up there another 3 hours when he could have come home. So none of the things that we had on our list, including fixing the refrigerator, is been able to be done. So we have a broke refrigerator still. Now, granted, it's kind of working, and we have another one in the camper. But when you have to shuttle stuff, it's not exactly a fun chore.
No, it's not. I'm sorry you're having to deal with all that.
Jeff would have worked to fix it, or we would go get a new one. But of course, getting a new one may be hard, and this one's not that old. And it may be something simple he can fix, but he's not finding the information he needs. And then he's been so tired to even try to find the information he needs.
Yeah.
So. I don't even know what colors I want to use today.
Well, I just pulled out these because I thought they all would go together. Out of the paints that I got after Christmas.
After Christmas,
on clearance at Michael's. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just now opened them up. I've never even used them, so. Yeah. But I think these will all go well together, so.
Thank you, Gail. It's just what it is, when your parents get really old and and of course, I had an appointment first thing Monday morning. Then I had an appointment yesterday. Jeff couldn't take my car. Hospital parking lot is no place to try to find a place to park. He thought he was going to need my car, so I had to go up and we had to pull one in and pull one out. And it's just, it's just one of those life things that happens, and we all get to go through them.
Goodness gracious.
You're right.
Sorry, y'all.
I've been doing that all week. I'm trying to find some kind of neutral. I like the idea of a color palette, and
I'm trying to make indentations with this.
Oh,
and I was doing one on the kind of on the edge, and my thing slipped off and slammed down into that glass. So it made a lot of noise. But yeah, I think it'll be fun.
Janie, my mom and Jeff's dad were actually both born within a couple weeks of one another in 1931. So they have similar things, but my mom is determined to last another 20 years, and Jeff's dad is determined to sit his life out in the rest of his life in the rest of the chair. So Okay, I think I have a color palette.
All right, let's see. Ooh, that's pretty.
Well, I'm going to add these darker tones.
Yeah. Well, those are similar here. Look.
Mm-hmm.
If I could get mine turned upside down.
Yeah.
That's funny because that's not normal for us to be that close.
No, you've got more greens and I've got more oranges.
Yeah.
Is what the difference is. So Yeah. They're fall colors is what it is.
Yeah, we're both wanting some cool weather.
Yeah. So it's like, Brittany just said, reminds me of fall colors. I can't type it all today. Yep. Yep. And Barbara's going straight for the bling. Okay. Now I have to have toys. I have to have some toys. Let's see here. What toys do I want? Um, Definitely want some circles. I don't think I want those. Those are just, they're not my thing today. What's this? Okay, that's another circle. Oh, that might be fun. I got circles in that.
I'm trying to think of what else to put on here. I've got this and this, which these aren't real deep, so I don't know how well they'll work.
Believe it or not, they work better
This.
than you think. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Julie.
Hi, Andrea. Glad you're here. Hi, Julie.
I'm looking for my bubble wrap. I can't find my good piece of bubble wrap. There's my good piece of bubble wrap. I don't want this giant.
Can't do without bubble wrap.
No, I
say
cannot
that, but I
function.
don't know where mine is.
I can't function without bubble wrap. I also don't know where my special toy is, but I have more drawers to go through. Oh, there's my special toy. There we go. And of course, we need these. Okay, I think. Okay. So now I have my thing, for whenever I can't do anything else, I can do this. I have my.
Are you Tanya?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if it's
I can
me.
hear you. Can you not hear me?
Okay, you back?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Well, you were frozen on me,
Uh-oh.
and I don't know if
Okay.
it was you or me, but
Okay.
anyway, whatever it was, I think it's resolved.
Okay. And Brittany said she could hear us both. So, okay. The one thing I will have to tell you is that if I get interrupted today, I'm interrupted, and there's nothing we can do about it. I have to take care of this.
Well, that's absolutely fine, and I'm kind of in the same boat because I'm the only one here for the puppy. Well, that's not near
Oh,
as important as a father-in-law. It's still important.
well, it was from Sherry. She actually found some really cool things at what she calls Dollarama. I'm assuming it's kind of like their Dollar Tree. It's one of my other favorite toys is that heating pad, but that looks like some really interesting hot pad things that she's got on there.
Cool.
Julie, I use bubble wrap for my beads, so I actually have to buy a huge box of it all the time. I have this funny felt thing. We'll see if I'm going to use that. This is cool, bubble wrap, and these are two texture plates I made a long time ago. So we'll just see. I want to try to paint on some of this magazine pages that I don't particularly care about or like. So we'll see what happens. We just don't know. Oh, that one's not open. Do I have one like that that's open?
I had to open all of mine.
Yeah.
But I decided, I don't know what I'm saving them for. I need to use them before they go bad.
Well, yeah. Uh-huh. Which means we have to paint every week. At least once a week we have to Gelli Plate.
There you go.
So, yeah, Julie, I buy a huge roll of bubble wrap. Well, not as much anymore. I used to have to buy one, at least one a month, but in the past year, it's about every 3 or 4 months now. When we lived in South Dakota, I would take the truck to Sioux Falls. Of course, I took coolers and everything else to Sioux Falls, and we would load up the truck with food and bubble wrap, and I ordered boxes from a company that delivered boxes. So um, that was one thing I didn't have to buy while I was in town. But for the most part, we had to go get everything. This may be it. Oops. Yep. Now I have too much paint. Oh, thank you about the thumbs, guys. Thank you, Andrea. Hi, Kathy. We're just going to Gelli Plate today due to the fact that, we're both brain dead. we
need some Gelli Plate therapy.
Yeah, we have no idea of what we're going to do. Oh, there was one thing I want to do. So let's just go ahead and get some paint on it. Oops. Oh, good. Now I have paint on the back side of that. That's not where I wanted my paint. Well, I'm just going to put some paint on this. It's all right, I guess.
This is not working so great, but maybe it'll at least make a pattern.
No, I just put down some color on this thing so that I have a first layer. You left a patch unrolled. Yeah, it actually got picked up, Julie, when this touched it. So not a big deal. I'll just put some more paint on there. That was a pretty color combination, though. I liked it. Well, and I didn't even try to put a design or anything. I was just really getting paint on that particular piece. And that orangey paint's got boogers in it. Yucky, yucky boogers. School bus just went by. So, okay, get back. Okay, I need out here, I guess. There we go. All right. Okay, let's just put in some.
Okay. Let's do some up here too.
Look, Kathy, your sister's sewing room while she's taking a nap, working on your first quilted table runner. How fun!
My sister's coming to see me on the 18th. Yes.
Oh, yay!
I'm excited.
I imagine you are. Okay, we're going to just put these on like so. Oh, this is a big piece. We'll put it down on the bottom for later. These are just glossy magazine pages that I took out that I didn't like anything else about. So the idea, okay, no, that's fine. The idea was I wanted to see how they would paint, plus they're thin for collage stuff. So She put up a short video and she has fabric galore. Yeah, like me. Okay.
Well,
Now, see, when you do that, you get
I
stuff
guess I could just wait
underneath.
and see if these even work before I worry about this last one. But I thought I got one more.
You got one more and you can't think of anything else? Is my plate 12 by 12? No, it is
12 by 14.
12 by 14. Thank you.
You're welcome. I just knew we had
Um,
the same plate.
yeah. That's kind of cool.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. And I like the words and stuff behind it. So that was the plan anyways. Uh-oh. That's where I was afraid was going to happen. Did y'all see what happened?
Did it tear
It
or
it
stick?
tore. Yeah, it tore because
Yeah.
it stuck. I didn't get it off fast enough, so I'll have to be more careful.
Let's see if this will make.
It's all right, but it's, not really very exciting if you ask me. So, but that's okay because, I'm not done with it. Oh, that's yucky. Come on. I need to keep them upside down is what I need to do. Yes, we got the big honking plates. Here's the deal. Okay, what birthday? This was my 60th birthday present to myself. Um,
And mine was a birthday present from Darren.
yeah.
I
So,
think the same year. I think we got them. You
I
just
think
got
we
yours
got
before
them.
me.
Yeah, I think we got them about the same time. Now, I didn't use it much in the beginning. Just didn't. I don't know why. I guess maybe I was a little afraid of it or something. I don't remember. Um, but when I got it, I knew that I was not going to be happy if um, my pieces of paper, if I couldn't get a whole piece on there for some reason. So I decided I would get the biggest one I could get. And this was the biggest one they had at the time because, that was a few years ago. Because we won't tell you how old I am. However, the chiropractor noticed it Monday. So it's like, oh, thank you very much for noticing that. Because, soon I get to have Medicare. And he had to, make a point of telling me about Medicare. I was like, okay, thanks very much, man.
Does
Most of my
Medicare pay for
allegiance.
chiropractor?
What?
Does
Would
Medicare pay for chiropractor?
I don't know for sure. They may because but my Blue Cross pays for my chiropractor. I mean, I have to pay a copay.
Yeah.
But I think they do. Yeah, I think Medicare will pay for 12 visits a year, is what it would be.
Okay.
Um,
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
the Barbara says yes. I'm guessing she's talking about the Medicare paying for chiropractor.
Yeah.
And
Well,
see
they.
what
I
will
think
happen.
they should. I just didn't expect that they would.
Yeah, what will happen is that when the Medicare kicks in, my Blue Cross will cover my copay.
That's nice.
So I won't have to pay. Yeah, Jeff only has to pay a very small percentage for his prescriptions. Well, it's not real small if you get to some like his migraine medicine. That's not a small percentage, but
Even if
it's
it's a small percentage, it's not a small amount.
yeah, $300 a month is not a small amount, but it's still just a percentage of the 1,500 or something.
Right.
Okay, so now that one is pretty cool already. And yep, I'm gonna have to move it a little bit faster, I think. But that's all right, because what I wanted was collage papers. So, oh, and this one is, yeah. I'm happy. I'm happy.
She's
I'm
happy. She's
already.
happy.
Fed is capping prescription for the year, no more than 2,000 a year cap. Well, that will be nice because, but I don't think we come into that because I don't think that we get close. Jeff's migraine stuff is the worst. But look at that, and that come out good. I like that. Even if I tore it, it's cool. And I have to go turn the air conditioner down because, Lord have mercy, I'm sweating already. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Is that one or two pieces? No, I guess it's just one. Okay.
Yep, I like that. That's pretty. And that would be true for me too. Physical therapy, I could go to physical therapy for a copay as well with my insurance, but um, I wanted to try the chiropractor first because I know what's going to happen with my shoulders. I'm going to have to go get a shot. Even the chiropractor is afraid of that. This is just my brayer paper, but I'm going to call it done. Isn't that pretty?
It is pretty.
So,
Well, here are the
hi,
textures.
Artsy. Oh, that's pretty, Lisa. Okay, Julie. All right, now then.
Oh, this one's
Oh,
even better.
wait. I had turned around.
It's all right. You
Ooh,
can see
yep.
all the ones I did on here.
Yeah, that is really cool.
But they're indistinct, so they blend into each other well. I like
Yep.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I'd done something right there. I didn't get anything right there, but I'm happy.
Well, that's what matters.
It is actually.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It is. It is. Ouch. Ouch. Come on. That's nice addition to the arsenal. There we go. Mm-hmm. Ooh, now that is one rusty color of paint. These are in the way. Why are you in the way? You're just being behaved not nicely. Well, I cleaned up, but it's just, not, you know, I actually
Hi,
went
artsy
and,
nurse. Well, if you've never played on the Gelli Plate, you need to play on the Gelli Plate. It
oh,
is
yes,
the most fun,
it is.
and you
And
can do anything on
yeah,
it.
yeah, it's one of those things that you can do. Now, some people do it very, very, the thought process is like very high and you have to pay attention. And Lisa and I
They're
do it
making
for,
art. We're making
yeah,
fun.
we're just gonna goof off and play and uh find whatever happens to happen. And
I don't know how this is going to work, but I got this at the thrift store.
ooh, that looks
No,
like a
actually, it was
fun
a garage
texture.
sale. But anyway,
And
we're going to see.
I have 3 drawers worth of stuff beside me that I can use, and I just pulled out a few things because if you get too many things on your table, then you get confused.
Yes, that's true.
And I like the grungy stuff that ends up on my plate when The poles are not exactly the same, or all happy or whatever. Now see, I would be happy with that piece right there, but it'll probably get painted on again because I like to put layers. Although
Yeah,
this one
layers are fun.
may be done with it. Yep. See how
Oh,
that
cool, Barbara.
was got me to we're treating it and it sticks manageable. Okay.
She wove a calendar together and printed with it.
Hi, Judy. Yes, hours and hours. This part down here is not painted, so I might have to put some edges on that piece, just because. So we'll lay it down, but then we may pick it back. But
I think if I'd had a little less paint on there, it might have shown up a lot better. This one showed up pretty good.
Oh, that one's really pretty. Now, are you using book paper? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah,
I thought so.
yeah. I don't remember what book this is.
But it's a book.
Yeah, something I used the cover of, I guess. I don't know. Okay, this one is full. This one is full. I am gonna have to in just a minute go check on the puppy because
That's okay, hon. I understand. If the monitor's not working right, then we got to know that he's okay. So, and I don't know how many paints Lisa got out, but I got out 7. So,
That's exactly how many I have.
Yeah. Don't
funny.
ask why. It's just,
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yep. Okay, let's. Okay, where'd my tool go? There. This is my favorite tool of all times. It just, no matter what you do with it, it ends up pretty. So, and this is gonna get put on like that. Go check, make sure that's right. Oh yeah.
I have got to oil the hinges on my back doors. Every time I go in, it goes. That's the outside door, and then the inside door. And I just know I'm going to wake him up just going in to check on him.
Just going in to check on him. Yep.
So I left the inside door open. So at least there's only one squeaky door I have to open. But he was just asleep. So.
Well, that's good. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to put blue and red together. Let's see what happens. Make some brown.
This is a pretty color. It's called burgundy, but it really looks, it's a little bit, well, that's a pretty true.
I have that color out. That's the one I had to open was the burgundy.
Do
funny.
You happen to have coral?
Well, this one, what is this one
This
called?
one just says coral on it, but it's basically the same.
Yeah, this one looks very close to coral. What does they call this? This one may not have a name. Let me see. Oh, Summer Sunset is what that one was called.
Okay.
Okay, let's see here. I need my double circles. My double circles are always lots of fun. And I really like it when they slide. They're like, you can go too. but I don't
And I
usually
haven't tried
because,
the circles. I need to do that. So let's see what.
oh yeah, you need to try the circles. Circles are always good to have. And of course, some of this doesn't have a lot of paint on it, so it's not going to have as much, what do you call that? It's not going to have as much on it.
No, I
Let's
like
put that
that.
turn back on here like so. I don't know what it'll get.
It is addicting, Sue. It sure is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's just, yeah. Hi, Sue. I told her though, I've got so much paint, I'm going to have to jelly plate every single week for the next, rest of my lifetime. Okay, this one is getting really cool with its little layering. And this one, it's got some cool stuff going on. And I don't care if it's not a whole print because I'm making more like collage paper. So if it's not a whole print, it's not a big deal. And this is magazine images and pages that I don't really care about. So, and that one is probably going to be called Done. Look at that. That's cool.
Yep. Yep. Beautiful.
Yep, yep, yep. Um,
This is some onion skin paper I had out from the last time I jelly printed. So.
well, I pulled a pile out of my not finished box, and that's what I'm using for my brayer paper right now.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens when I brayer over it for a while and then maybe put it on
I
the
think that
plate.
probably would have looked better on some other kind of paper because the onion skin paper has its own texture.
Yeah, you're probably
So
right.
it didn't really pick up the texture as good.
Yeah.
That one
But
got a little bit, but
it's a really
the
pretty
circles went
color though.
away.
It's a really
Yeah,
pretty
it
color.
is. It's that burgundy and the coral and some gold.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, this burgundy is a really pretty color. Um, that is something y'all should, if you need paint, you should watch for because after holidays, when Michaels has put big sets of paint that, like for Christmas, they put all these sets of paint out that are supposed to be like Christmas colors kind of sets. They're sets and they're marked Christmas. And when after the holidays, they put them on sale and clearance, and they mark them down pretty good.
Yeah, they're at least 75% off. I think these were what a few times I've gotten some for like 90% off, but that's been a while.
Um, well, I got some for 90. I'm pretty sure. Um, because I think that's what when you went to get more. But
Yeah. Well, let me look and see if it has a tag on it. If it tells me, I don't think it does. I think they just.
I don't think it does because I had to actually get them to check to make sure that I was picking
Yeah.
up the sales stuff.
Well, those little sets that I got had like 7 or 8 in them, and they were originally $4.99, and I paid
Mm-hmm.
like $1.24. It was a little more than $1 a piece for a set.
Yeah.
So I think
Okay.
mine were 75% off.
Yeah. Hi,
Oh, hi,
Riri.
Riri.
And anybody who we haven't noticed come in, I'm sorry. We just are, we're kind of doing that thing today where we're not paying really great attention. I kind of expected my husband home by now, but oh, come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, now parts of that is really pretty.
Oh yeah.
And of course, I'll doodle and stuff over this later anyways, so. That still has quite a lot of that. Let's roll you around and get you all textured up. I've been hoarding used coffee filters to use with your Gelli Plate. Ooh, sounds like fun. Um, Jeffrey saves his coffee filters for me some of the time, but I also have quite a few, so he kind of balks at having too many. I have a whole box full of tea bags now, though, so I've started letting him put the tea bags out.
Yeah.
You kind of have to. There's a point,
I have a bunch of tea bags, but I haven't saved any coffee filters. Not used ones.
Well, he saved me a bunch, so I have them, but I just haven't. Ooh, that's runny. Mm-hmm. And I'll bet you my prints are dry before they come off this plate today, the way that the temperature is in here. It's certainly wet outside. Okay, let's.
I brought some of those envelopes that I got at Hobby Lobby to print on. I don't know if I'll get to that or not. It depends on how cooperative the puppy is, how
Yeah.
sleepy he is.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's pretty. That's just really pretty. Bubble wrap would make me happy all the time on this thing too, I think.
Yeah, bubble wrap is always fun.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're gonna put this one like that. Okay, and this one like that. And this one like that.
I have a couple of weird bubble wraps. I can't remember what they came in. Something Ethan ordered, but
Ooh, yeah, weird one. I have a square one. Somebody sent me somewhere. It might have been Linda who sent it. I'm not sure, but somewhere I have a square one. I put it up and I can't really find it. Okay, I think this piece is gonna get called done because I like its little collagey look.
Yeah.
Oh, and this one too. Mm-hmm. And that's one of the things that the images of the magazine pages do kind of too, is they make that the change in color even if you're only putting one thing over it. I wonder if this has enough paint to pick up. Mm-hmm. Yep, it did. I don't know where the time goes either, darling. Oh, that's not the fun thing on my plate. Yuck. But it does disappear quickly. And I think I just, all right, these are just causing troubles today. I don't know what's the matter with y'all.
Oh, they slip around all over the place.
Uh-oh. Okay, orange and tan kind of make green, just so y'all know. Barbara's printing on napkin backs. Yeah, I guess I'm lazy, but it just kind of makes me grumpy. Okay, where did my toy go? There it is. Napkin backs are just not my. Oh, that's very dry right there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay, we're just gonna do this.
I usually use tissue paper because I'm not fond of napkin backs, but that's just me because I guess I'm lazy. The frustration of them would probably make me a grumpy person. Okay, now see, that is really bad. Oh, just needs
But
to dry.
put stuff on top of it.
Yeah, just let it dry and I'll put it back. Like, oh no, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Oh. Mm-hmm. Bye, Gail.
Bye, Gail. Thanks for coming. That turned out
It makes a
interesting.
nice contrast on card fronts. The napkins disappear. I think I'm going to try some tissue paper. Yeah, that's the thing. Tissue paper is almost as transparent and it's a lot easier to pick up off the plate. That's my.
Well, there's what my two weird ones look like.
Bubble wraps look like. Well, they're cool. Okay. I didn't put enough paint down, so that's all right. We'll just. Oh, there he is. I knew he should be home soon.
Is that the tea fairy?
Yep, the tea fairies come home.
Oh, well,
Finally.
I'm glad.
Well, apparently, May had all day yesterday and all day today, but she couldn't go get groceries until Jeff got there. So, somebody had to stay with Dad. So he had to wait until she came back from getting
Right.
Okay.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh yeah, backgrounds are yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see if I can get this off of here. Ooh, oh.
Uh-oh, what?
Look,
Oh, I like.
is pretty. It's got a little bit of white writing through it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the last one might have been awful, but that was pretty good.
Oh.
Turn to your channel name. Turn true to your channel name. Most eclectic. Yep. Oh, he even went to check the mail. Okay.
Okay.
I
I'll let
think
this
that's
dry just a little bit more and
good.
we'll do something on top of it.
That's good on that side, I think. So,
Hi, Jacqueline. I'm so
hi,
sorry,
Jacqueline.
honey. We love you. I'm sorry you're having a tearful day. Hugs. Hugs.
Hugs. I'm so hard on my jelly prints. Oh, okay. Well, that's the way it works. Um, I'm gonna mute for a minute and I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay.
I will make you big while I'm gone. Well, at least I was
All
going
right.
to, but
You don't have
well,
to. It's fine.
my thingamabob wasn't working. I'll be right back.
Okay. She got to get her thingamabob working. Well, y'all know I'm a green person, so I'm just going to do greens and gold on top of this because I think it'll look nice. And my habitual mistake is to put too much paint on. When I had an 8x10 Gelli Plate, I put too much paint on and I thought, well, when I get the big one, I'll just use the same amount of paint and it won't be too much then. I thought that sounded like a great strategy, except when I got the bigger plate, I ended up putting bigger bits of paint on it, so it didn't work. I think I'm going to slide these a little bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, I like that. Glad I decided to try it.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
And hello to everybody that's here. No, he was just rushing because we're going to get poured on in a minute, and it's trash day. And I didn't think
Oh,
about putting the trash cans out. I took care of a bunch of other stuff that he normally does, but I forgot about that. So, it's one of those. If I had
yeah.
remembered it, he wouldn't have to rush, but it's okay. He's okay.
Well,
But it's
I
it's
wish that we
thundering.
would get rain because I took out the trash today. So if we could
Uh,
get some rain, that'd be great.
Well, I didn't. I was supposed to go to Sam's yesterday, and the last time I went to Sam's, I ended up absolutely drenched. And I said, I'm just not going to do it. It can wait till next Monday when I have to go back to the. No, I have to do eye doctor Monday. I have between mom and myself, I have 4 appointments next week because of that oral surgeon that I have to go see. And
Yuck.
oh yeah, I have to see the eye doctor about my cataracts and all that good stuff.
Um,
So, you wondered where the greens were. Yeah, Lisa got out of green, and I have that same green, and I thought about pulling it out too. It's called. Let's see if I can tell you what it's called. It's called sage.
well, this is actually a mix of. Oh no, I one of them is sage, and then hunter. This is a mix of the hunter, the sage, and gold. So
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, I want bubble wrap to be on this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
she's loving that.
I'll show it to you in a few minutes, but
All righty. I want to see. Okay, now I spent so long putting circles on this, it may end up.
okay. But I gotta pull this first, so because I don't know if it's gonna pull or not. Oh, I know what I should pull it on. Because it won't come out completely in that way. Should Tanya be making those noises? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, well, you know. You know
It
that
seems
really ugly.
personal, she said.
Yeah, you know that really ugly print a minute ago.
Yeah.
Look
Oh,
at
it's
it now.
gorgeous. See?
Yeah,
You can always make an ugly
just
one better.
add another layer. That's the right thing. Just make another layer.
I really like that, but I wish I had done it on top of something.
Okay, you're froze.
Great.
Your audio is good.
Oh, I tell you,
You're just not. You're having technological issues today.
I
Between the
am. I hope I'm back. Am I
well, I
back?
don't see any. I don't see any movement. Now you're moving. You're out
Okay.
of focus, but you're moving.
Well,
You
hopefully it'll
must
get
have.
better.
I was gonna say. So let me see. Ooh, that does look pretty.
My Ethernet is really loose, and if anything touches it, like a piece of paper slid over there and touched it and knocked it out of the computer.
Well,
So
and
I
you
was only
froze.
on Wi-Fi at that point, and it wasn't enough.
You're froze again. So it must be out again.
No, it's not out. So something else
Mm.
must be going on.
Mm.
It even says it's good.
No, that's not
Uh,
good. Okay, so by adding the bubble wrap to my thing, see what happened? It just did it all, made it pretty. So
it did
that
make it all pretty.
that's just yummy right there. So now I just have to fix the other side because the other side needs some attitude adjustment.
You think I
But
should
look,
go out and come back in, or
maybe because you're froze up.
okay?
Oh,
I'm gonna
Mindy's
do
here.
that.
Hello, Mindy. Okay, she's coming back. I'm gonna have to get her back, and that means I have to have my mousy spot in this place to make it go. Um, I didn't see Mindy come in. Hi, Mindy. I'm glad you're here. Um, let's hope Lisa can get back in. My plate is yummy. That may have to be a white pull because, or a pull on a piece of white paper because sometimes when your plate starts looking like that, you should just pull a flat out print on white paper because it's going to be gorgeous. Just a minute. I got to let Lisa back in. There she is.
Okay.
And
I
it's
don't
much
know.
better, much clearer. Found the glasses. Wish you luck. Okay. Anyway, so I think I'm going to pull that on. I have some white paper. I'm going to pull that on some white paper because that's just really too pretty not to.
I agree.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna let this dry a minute.
I'll probably do some circles or something, but I think it's going to be the red and orange mix.
Thanks,
On the back.
Mindy. I don't know what was going on, but
Yeah, there's a lot to be said for sight. Mom had to have another shot in her eye. Which day was it I took Mom? I don't remember. I don't remember anymore. But she had to have another shot. So the problem is back, which she hasn't had a shot in over a year. So But that's not it's not a big deal. Doctor will fix it, and that's all that matters.
He doesn't think it's unusual that it came back.
No, no.
Okay. Well, that's a shame that it's not unusual, but it's
Yeah.
also good. That means she's not doing something, you
No,
know, worse than other people.
yeah, she has bleeds in the back of her eye, and it's just gonna happen. And as long as he can control it, he's not concerned about it. But um, and the shots control it, but it's just one of those things that we had hoped was kind of,
Behind her.
yeah, that
Yeah.
you know maybe once a year or something she'd have to have something done. And it's been a year, so if but she'll probably have to start going a lot more often again because of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to pull white paper right here on this one because I know that that is going to be
And that was
pretty.
not enough blue.
And then we'll pull this, that, and this one like that. Yeah, the brick red and orange combo, the burgundy and orange is a really pretty color. And then the turquoise that was already on my plate is going to leave a really pretty color combination, I think. And of course, those are just, the beginnings of something. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Oh, yummy, yummy to no end.
Yummy, yummy.
Okay. I like it. Hmm.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, and cut up into big leaves. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to let this dry. And then we're going to put something red behind it, I think. And we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah, that's yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, here, I got my little.
This half on this one is kind of cool too, but it needs Oh yeah, I forgot all about our little fans, which makes me think I managed to luck in and found another one of the little dollar store ones too.
Yeah, you told me. I'm glad you were
Yeah.
able to do that. I still haven't ever seen them again.
Um,
Well, I never saw them to begin with, but
you always have to look where they keep that that tween stuff. You know, the
yeah.
the mermaids and the um unicorns and where all that stuff is, because that's
Right.
where I found them both times,
Okay.
is where that stuff is. And the first time it was on an aisle, and then the second time they were in on a like a little rack right in front of the counter. So it changes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've made one, Riri, and it
Uh,
worked really well.
Lisa has made them before. Um, I I didn't because, like I said, this was a birthday present to myself, so I got it, and I've had it, well, since before we started our channels. So how old does that make it, Lisa?
Well, we got them. I mean, we started our channels in 2018, in January of 2018.
Yeah. So um
And I got mine in August, I guess, of that year because I know
so
it was for my birthday.
okay, so
And
then
if you
I
already
got,
had yours before that, then
but my birthday's in March.
yeah.
So I must have got it in March of 2018. So it's what, 4 years old? Is that how old it makes it? I don't remember.
Yeah. I made the Gelli Plate and I used it for quite a while, but it kept getting divots in it from the stencils. And so I kept having to remelt it and re-pour it, and I just got tired of it. I thought, I like this too much to mess with that. So I poured it up in a big cookie sheet that had the sides on it, and then I gave it to a friend, and she used it just like that, divots and all. In fact, hers, it's like this. I mean, it never gets clean because there's just too many divots.
Too many
But she
divots.
just keeps on printing right on top of it. Doesn't bother her a bit. But she likes grunge as much as I do. So
Yeah. See, then, and that's now. I'm still using the first side of mine, because
yeah, I am too.
it's now when I have cleaned it a few times, but that's.
I think I've really cleaned mine about twice for sure and oiled it.
I oiled mine about 3 times this last year because it was so dry. It seemed like it sucked the oil up just drastically.
Yeah.
And
Well, when I oiled it, I had to do it several times, and it kept doing that. I mean, it would suck it up each time, so I knew it needed some more.
Okay. So this needs some I don't know, some lighter color or something, I guess, on it.
I think I didn't put enough red, and now it's going to probably not work right.
They make a conditioner. I just use mineral oil for mine. Riri, I think that's what Lisa uses, or you can use baby oil, but the baby oil I had some kind of scent in it, and I didn't want to take a chance with my plate. So I had some plain old everyday mineral oil, and so that is what I use. And but I must have put it on 3 or 4 times, and it just sucked it right up. But that's not uncommon when they get
dry.
And
And they're made of mineral oil, so that's the perfect thing to use.
Yeah, and baby
and
oil.
I've used old baby oil is what I used, but it was mineral oil. I mean,
it
that
was
was
mineral. Yeah, it's just that the baby oil I happened to have when I went to get it had smell in it, and because it had smell in it, I didn't like the idea of using it. So
yeah, well, mine originally had smell in it, but there's no smell left.
Yeah. I don't clean it very often, Andrea, but when I do clean it, and I might clean the edges of it off with carpet tape, but I don't clean it. When I do clean it, I very often mineral oil it. It's just one of those things. You can tell when it gets dry, and the other thing is a couple of times I have used a specific paint that is. I'll show it to you in just a minute after I pull this. That it took me a while to realize that was the problem, but when I did, that particular paint is not my plate does not like it, and it caused trouble both times I used it, or 3 or 4 times that I used it, and so I now I don't use it on the plate, but I cleaned it afterwards because of that. So
this almost looks like it's woven.
Oh, that's yummy.
It's got a ton of texture. Here's the other piece. That's really interesting.
My understanding is silicone mats do work. To do
They do, and so do pieces of the fun foam.
Yeah, pieces of
They
fun
just
foam.
won't. You just won't be able to use it as many times because it gets crusty. but it works. So if you buy a package of that fun foam for $10, you probably have 40 jelly plates.
Right, there you
You
go.
can use it over and over and over and over.
Oh, this one came out. Yep, yep, yep. Okay.
I'm looking. Ooh, very
Well,
nice.
that's like the second layer. So,
Yeah.
yeah. I am liking this color palette.
I'm gonna add one more color. I'm gonna put some black and gold behind this and
Ooh, yeah. Yep,
see
yep.
what will happen. I hear him,
Uh-oh.
so it is working. But he's not barking or anything. He's just messing around.
Yeah. Well, he may not have gone to sleep yet since he doesn't want to go to sleep.
Yeah. Well, he's got Chewies in with him, so as long as he's happy there, I'm gonna leave him. If he
I
needs
don't
to
think
go
this
outside, that would be the.
Yeah, I don't think this one is done, but I think we'll pull a print with it because I think it's got enough layers on it now that if I do, it will have background stuff to make me happy. See, I have stuff. Things over here that little pieces of stuff. And I want that sage green, I guess. That's what I need is that sage green. So I guess I'm going to open that one too.
I just got black all over me.
Uh-oh. Well, if you don't have paint on your hands when you're done jelly plating, you didn't jelly plate.
That's true. I've definitely jelly plated.
See? Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna let this just sit here a minute. I'm always afraid of leaving mine on there too long,
Well,
but I watch PM Artist or what Artist Studio, PM Artist Studio, is that the name of
yeah,
their channel?
Mariah and
And
Patricia.
and they set them. They've got a bunch of jelly plates, and they just set them aside and let them really dry, and they
Yeah.
come off really clean. But I never do that. But I thought I'd let it sit a little bit longer. Maybe it'll pull up a little bit more. Mine is the same size as Tanya's. It's 12 by 14, Riri. I've got this one and I've got a little 5x7 one. I really like the little 5x7 one too. It's a lot of fun to play with. I think I would like to have a 3x5 one, but I can't really talk myself into buying another one.
Well, and that's it. It's like, do I really want that? I've got other things I would want. I would like, those woodies, the the the
The
Stabilo.
Stabilo ones?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'd like
think
to
that
have
I
those
would.
too.
I think that I would like those, but I don't need them, and I spent enough at Hobby Lobby this month that I'm done. So,
Yeah.
um,
Well,
and this
it's
was
not.
another reason for the 14-inch plate. Just a minute. Oh, that's yummy. Let me
I
put this
hope that
other.
this one will look better because it has more of the other paint on it underneath
Uh-huh.
than that one did, but we will see.
Plus, it has small ones in it. Be nice if I could find it.
Oh,
Oh dear.
I ripped
Uh-oh.
it.
Uh-oh. Not good. And I think that's why they set them aside because as long as the paper is wet, is where you lose your paper. That's where it gets
Yeah.
ripped.
So there's that.
Ooh, that's pretty. Um, I was gonna make myself big so you could see why I
Yeah.
really wanted the 14-inch plate. Just a minute. Let me. Come here. I don't have any place to run my mouse. But I have a lot of this legal size paper. Plus, I have 12 by 12 paper that I wanted to be able to print 12 by 12 and this legal paper. So that's one of the reasons I chose this big plate, so that I could
Yeah, that's
have.
what I'm printing on here at the moment is the 11 by 14. I mean, 8.5 by 14 paper.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
yours
it's the
likes
perfect size.
yours likes to peel if you leave it too long. Um, yeah. See, I don't know about that, but it's just one of those things. Teresa, I have to ask you, did you send me a friend request on Facebook? I thought we were already friends, so I didn't confirm it. Oh yeah, this one came out pretty.
Oh
It
yeah, that
needs
looks very nice.
it needs some, stuff on it, like some bubble wrap. It needs bubble wrap on it.
In a dark color. Well, maybe not. Maybe you like copper.
I was thinking about the burgundy.
The burgundy would be pretty. Yeah.
Hmm. So we might just put the bubble. Yes, you did. Okay, well then I'll confirm it later. Um, I thought we were already friends, so I didn't want to confirm it until I talked to you. So, okay.
New phone made her start over.
Okay. Okay. Now then, later I will, paint it with black circles and dots and all that
All
good stuff.
kinds of goodies.
Yeah. I never do consider jelly prints finished. I think that they all need something. One of the things about using the smaller, I kind of like the smaller jelly plate to um, use kind of like a palette when you're trying to, um, like when I'm using this thing for a stamp,
Yeah.
you can put paint out on the jelly plate and then use it like a stamp pad kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I kind of like that when I. Okay. Uh, Obviously, this needs something. Okay, what color do I want to mess with here? I'm gonna need some burgundy and orange stuff. Toilet paper roll flower. Teresa says something about use that toilet paper roll flower on that. It would be cute. Oh, where you cut the end of the toilet paper roll? Is that what we're talking about? I missed it. I got boogers of paint in my plate. Okay.
Okay. And we're going to dry this and then we'll put something on it. Oh.
Okay. Yes, cut it in strips to make a flower or a firecracker. Yep. Hmm.
No energy or time. I understand, Julie. I hope you can
Yeah.
make time because it really the energy comes from doing it.
Right.
Because when we sat down here, I was exhausted and thought, I don't know why I'm even bothering to stream today, but I feel
Yeah.
so much better now. So the energy comes from doing it, but the time is harder to find.
Yeah. When you get to play, that it creates energy, I think.
Yeah. Especially when you're just playing around and you're not trying to make a certain outcome.
Yeah, there's no way I could have worked on our cookbook today.
I couldn't have
No.
either. My brain was not there.
Yeah, it just there was just no way. It just
I'm going to dry this a minute more and then I'm going to let it air dry some and go check on the puppy
okay.
because I'm not hearing him now. And that's kind of unusual for him to get quiet again.
Unless he went to sleep.
That's true. Or he's chewing on something instead of
Yeah.
walking around in his
Mm-hmm.
crate.
Tanya, you had sent a piece of lace in your same Six Wednesday stuff, and it makes a great pattern on the jelly plate. You mean on this last in this last go round, right? That pink lace. Well, I have some more of that somewhere. So the play is the
Yeah,
highest form of research. Uh-huh.
almost any lace makes pretty a pretty print. The
Print. Yeah.
problem is that some laces you have to get them coated with paint before they really work. So you have to use it
Right.
2 or 3 times before it works really well. And
Yeah.
other laces work great the first time. But this one I just used, it's 100% cotton and it worked good the first time. But if you get one that's not, one
Yeah.
that's I don't know, nylon or polyester or whatever, you have to get those coated with paint before they really work very well. Thanks,
Yeah. That
Julie.
pink lace. Yeah. It was a shirt that I cut up. This one came out really pretty too. This color
It
combination
did.
I'm really having a good time with. It's kind of like these felt things.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to coat those too.
You have to get them coated. If they're not coated with paint, they don't pick up the paint at all. So maybe I'll try that one next. Um,
I have some leaves like that didn't do very well the first time because they have to.
yeah.
Okay, I'm going to run
I
in.
need
I'll be right
to kind
back.
of get, yeah, okay. I need to kind of get the middle of this piece. Um, teal is screaming. Okay, teal. I'm supposed to do teal next. Okay. Um, I have to show you this thing is really turned out pretty. This this is the side I already did today. It was blank. And then this one is I had some stuff on it and it's about done. I need to get this middle a little bit more to the color palette that this all is. So the rose crochet, not on the jelly plate, Teresa. I haven't tried it on the jelly plate. For one, I have kind of stopped putting stuff in my jelly plate drawers because I have so much stuff in there that I don't use because there's so much stuff. That's just been is he okay?
Yeah, he's asleep, I guess. I didn't see him or hear him. Usually, if he hears me come in, his face is peeking out the window at me, but I couldn't see him at all, so he's laying down.
So he's laying down. Okay. Well.
But did you answer Teresa's question?
Yeah, I haven't used it on the jelly plate. No.
I
Um
haven't either. I was
I think
saving it
it's
to
in
make
my
a hanging
like
out of it or something because I hate to mess it up by using it on the jelly plate.
yeah, and I've got it put in my lace stuff, but like I said, I have so much stuff in my Gelli Plate. I have 3 drawers now, Gelli Plate stuff, and that doesn't count stencils and wallpaper and all that good stuff. So
We're hoarding it, Teresa. We're
yeah,
hoarding
we're
it.
kind of hoarding it. Okay, so this is one of those, and I think Lisa may have. I don't know if Lisa sent me this or somebody.
I did. Well, I sent you one like it anyway. So I guess somebody else could have sent it to you too.
No, I'm guessing it's you sent it. And it is not really as it's not really doing as well as I had hoped, but it's doing. We'll figure out what it looks like in a minute, but they need to really have some paint on them. I keep thinking that what I should do is put Mod Podge, my because that'll make it slick.
Just coat them in Mod Podge.
Just coat it in my Mod Podge mixture, my collage.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And then it would make it absolutely slick, and I think that would make them more usable. Okay. I want to get the middle of this a little bit. Uh-oh, Julie got to go to work now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Julie.
They were supposed to be placemats, but they were kind of large.
They were large, but they're beautiful.
Yeah, they're beautiful. And I had decided what I want to do with it, but I was pretty sure I didn't want to get, okay, so now I'm happy with that. Okay, that piece is, I think, well, it might need some reds on it a little bit. But see, it didn't really do much.
Yeah.
Did anything on this. Now the paint was also not real wet, so but it's kind of on this one where it had background paint.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
It's kind of there. See right here?
Yeah, but you could bring it out with doodles, and it would be real pretty. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Have a good day at work, darling.
Bye-bye, Julie. Look at my war wounds.
Oh, dear.
Abused by puppy.
Since the tea fairy's home, I'm going to go see the tea fairy a minute.
Alrighty, you do that.
Be right back.
Tell him I said howdy.
Okay, I will. Jeffrey, hon, did you give me tea? And Lisa says howdy. Lisa says howdy.
You're not trying our patience, Teresa. What I want to do is hang it up, but I don't really have a place to hang it, and so I've been trying to decide. I want to kind of showcase it somewhere, and I haven't found a way to do that. Another thing I thought of doing is putting dark fabric behind it and using it for a journal cover. That's my other idea, but I didn't want to just rush out and use it for something and then be disappointed in what I did with it. So you're not
and
instructions.
Yeah, and I kind of wasn't sure what I wanted to do with it either, and so I just kind of
Oh dear.
I was thinking I was thinking journal cover as well, so
Well, maybe we just need to do that. Except I put it up safe, and now I'm not 100% sure where I put it.
Well, I'm pretty sure I know where I put mine, but hi, Journey.
I know where I put it at first, but I think I moved it.
Yeah.
Oh, that turned out good, didn't it? Look at there.
Oh, that's beautiful. Ooh, that's
Now let's
yummy.
see if I can get the other piece up without tearing it.
Okay, see, I just added some circles to this one.
Oh no.
Okay. Now, dum, 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 dum. This
This
is
is
fun.
pulling my jelly plate up.
Ooh, but it's so pretty. Ooh, let me
Woo!
make it big. I
I
gotta
bumped it.
see that. I got to
It
see it
completely
whole.
cleaned off my jelly plate.
Oh, oh, that's pretty.
That's my happy place right
That
there.
that's that is just yummy. You're gonna have to use
That's
that
why I
for some.
like lace.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do something special with that, I think.
Someone very special has a birthday on Saturday. I know several
Uh-huh.
people actually, Journey, who have birthdays on Saturday. In fact, I have
Thank you,
two
honey.
friends who have the same birthday as me, and all of our birthdays are on Saturday.
Your birthday is Saturday, and I forgot. I'm such a bad person.
Well, I missed yours too, so it's okay.
Mhm.
Oh, but I'm
Yeah,
happy with
well,
this.
that is gorgeous. Like I said, you're going to have to do something kind of special with that. It just, you know, something special.
Something special. Well, we're going to hang it up and dry right now. We'll find another piece of lace and play again.
Okay. Well, now I have to dry this. So, oh, I guess it
But
would be
this is
nice.
a cotton table runner, just a piece of a cotton table runner. I think
Cotton
I sent
table
you
runner.
some of this. Didn't
Yes,
I
you
tell
did,
you?
and I've cut it up and used pieces of it.
Yeah.
Hmm,
But you can see I've got like paint on the back of,
of
and this
things,
was the
yeah.
shirt that I found at the thrift store. But I think it'll make a pretty print too. So that's what I'm going to use now.
Apparently, my battery is dead.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, that's why I have a backup. If I can find the backup. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully the battery in it's not dead. Oh, it's a mini ventilator.
What?
It's a mini ventilator. That's what it says. That's what it's called. See?
That's what it says. Okay.
But if I remember
Yes,
right,
Mary's birthday um is Mary's the 18th or the 15th? I can't remember, but it's really close to mine. I want to say the 15th, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's, I don't think she's had it yet.
oh, this fan doesn't have any batteries in it. Okay. I guess I really didn't want to use my fan today. Oh, okay. We'll just have to wait for it. I'll blow on it some. Okay, come on now. We can't be having this happen. Okay. Come on, go back together. And you have to have a screwdriver to get this thing apart, which is a pain. So my backup fan didn't have any batteries. So I guess, I'll get batteries for both of them when we finish. Where'd the other one go? Because my fan had been working just fine, so it probably got turned on when I wasn't watching.
Yeah.
Oh well. If it's not dry, it's going to get used anyway, so that means the paint will just get pulled up off of it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just going to do it anyways.
Do it.
Just do it. That one's about empty.
The key to lace is picking up as much as you can.
Oh, pick it up with the lace as much as you can.
Well, no, picking up in between,
Oh,
like the
yeah.
tissue paper as much
Yeah,
as you can.
yeah.
That's what makes the pattern distinct,
Right.
is to pick up as much as you can in between. It's like using a stencil, except you have to work a little harder.
Yeah, because of all the little pieces. Yeah. Mary's is the 18th.
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was the 18th, but then I thought maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's the 15th. I just knew it was really close to mine. Patricia and somebody else had a birthday today. I said, no, yeah, I think. And several other people I had to say happy late birthday to. La La Gamma had a birthday yesterday or the day before, and I missed hers. And I'm trying to remember who else. May have been somebody I know that's not from art. But
Yeah.
anyway.
Don't know if the green circles are going to really show up, but I wanted to try it on the white paper because, I think, oh yeah.
So there's my tissue paper.
Ooh, and see, that's pretty too. Well, and now thanks for coming. I'm glad you're having fun watching. Have a good rest of the afternoon. I really like
Bye-bye
how
now.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I love that orange behind it. What color is that? It looks like a pumpkin-y color.
That was actually 3 colors. I put down this one, which is called Summer Sunset, which is a really dark corally color. Then I put down this one. It's just called Orange Spice. And by the way, I don't particularly like this paint. I won't buy more of it. This came from Joann's, and it has a smell that I don't like. And then I used this Sun-Kissed Peach, which is kind of a creamy color. So all 3 of those went into there.
Well, they look
Behind the
pretty together.
green. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And it had just that little bit of green in it.
Well, happy late birthday, Barbara. I'm not sure if I said happy birthday to you or not. I haven't been on Facebook very much, and so
She
I've been
got attacked.
missing telling people. Yeah, be right back.
Peg Robinson's was yesterday. Barbara's was on the 7th. Well, happy birthday, everybody. My son's is the 29th.
I have a nephew who's on the 26th, And my very first roommate was 2 years younger than me, but she has the same birthday as me. And one of my cousin's wife has the same birthday as me, and I didn't know that for a long time. In fact, I think I found out like 2 years ago. And we have kids that are the same age, so it shows how out of touch I was. Of course, you have cousins that you do a lot of things with. You have cousins that you love, but you don't do much with, and
Hmm.
and they're the cousins that we've never done much with. So I guess I have a little bit of an excuse, but
Well, growing up, I had cousins everywhere, but I haven't I haven't gotten to do much with any of them in the past few years. I mean, excuse me, we've stopped in and visited and different places like when we were in Texas a few years ago, we went and saw my one cousin. Um, he lives in Katy, which is west of Houston. Um, and so we went to dinner and with him and his wife and son. And but we just I haven't done much with any of my cousins really for a long time, just because they're so far away.
yeah,
And Jeff has some cousins, but they don't any of them do much together. So and really haven't, you know, some of them not hardly at all, some of them a little more.
yeah. Well, I know my parents' generation did family reunions, and
Oh yeah.
we went when I was a kid. We went to family reunions all the time, and there would be 100 people there or whatever. And my generation has just kind of let that go, and it's
Yeah.
kind of sad.
Uh, yeah. Um, Teresa, like I said, I'm glad that you were here today so that I could ask you because I needed to find out, and I'll definitely okay, that's kind of cool, but it's not done. It's definitely not done. Um, I'll make sure to take care of it when I get back on tonight. Oh, and this one's done though, I think.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, I
Is that
kind of like that
magazine
one.
page?
Yep, yep.
Very cool.
I took one magazine and I took out the pages that I was pretty sure I would not be interested in for anything else. Just
Yeah.
they weren't gonna give me anything that I really wanted to have on there. And so I did sort of look to make sure that, the ads weren't something I would be embarrassed by or whatever. But
Yeah. Yeah.
and so I pulled those last week so I would be ready for today. And because the last time I wanted to do magazine pages, um, I just didn't have any ready. And but they're lighter weight so that if you're collaging and stuff with them.
Right. Right. Oh,
That
Teresa, honey, don't worry. Believe me, we all understand. You've
oh
got
yeah,
so much more important things going on. Um,
that's right.
and we love you, and you're in my prayers every day. You and your husband both are in my prayers every day, and his doctors. I pray for doctors too because we depend on them, so we need them to have wisdom from God.
Yes, and patience.
Yes.
That's another thing. Patience. Okay.
Well, that turned out good.
Ooh, that's pretty.
We can get this one up.
Okay.
Yep, I'm happy with that. That'll be fun.
Okay.
This is why I like lace and wallpaper, because they make beautiful papers and you don't have to be artistic. You just have to put stuff down.
Okay, now we know. We know. We know. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh.
In fact, I'm going to do some wallpapers right now because that sounds good. And I'm going to have to get off soon because it's been almost 2 hours.
That's
Well, it's
fine,
been 2
hon.
hours since I put him in that crate, and so
Yeah.
I don't like to leave him much longer than that.
Oh, the playpen is not, the puppy pen is not working anymore.
No, he's getting big enough now he can knock it over, and I'm afraid he'll hurt himself.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We still use it. We've opened it up to make a wall between the living room and dining room. So he
Uh-huh.
just has access to the living room, but I don't leave him loose even just in the living room when I'm not there.
Right. Right. Uh-huh.
Because he'll chew on furniture or,
Yep.
you know, if he runs around, then he has to go to the bathroom more often. If he's in his crate, he doesn't need to go as much. So
Much. Yeah.
so he can last longer without having an accident. So,
I like this one too.
oh yeah.
But I have to tell you, look what that paper did to my plate.
Did
It
it leave a
left
strip of paper?
yeah, I left a strip of paper on my plate, which means I really think I want to pull it up. I don't think I want it on there.
No, I would pull it up too.
I have to be careful though, because I don't want to dig in it with my fingernails. We might have to have. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we've been at it for 2 hours. Okay, I have to show you this is my roll-off piece of paper, and I kind of like it.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Now, of course, it needs doodled real bad, but you know.
Well, here's
Okay.
my. Nope, that's not it. Where is it? Where is my roll off paper? Oh, I've already put it. I've hung it up somewhere. This is my roll off paper at the moment.
Ooh, that
It
was
needs more
pretty.
stuff for sure.
Yeah, yeah. They always need more stuff. That's the thing. They always need more stuff. Okay, but this is going to get just some green and some cream. And then I'm going to use my fancy dancy tool. Okay.
Okay, I think I've got too much paint on here still.
Okay, tool.
So it's not going to look the way I wanted it to, but that's okay.
Uh-uh. And I'm going to sneeze again. My sneezy thing has been happening a lot. They all need doodles. Oh, yes, they all have to have doodles. They have to have some paint and some doodles and, you know, stuff like that. They all need it. Some stamping. Okay, I wish I had put this on white paper because look at that. Isn't that pretty?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be sorry I didn't just white paper it. I'm pretty sure. Oh, but I'm happy with this piece.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. That might need some more work, but oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She's happy. She's happy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, Lisa, leave enough time for show and tell, okay?
Well, I think I'm going to have to stop after this one and we can do show and tell.
Okay, well then I'll just sort of gather while you're
Okay.
finishing that one, so that
And then I'll
we
gather
don't
while you're
lose.
showing.
Okay, sounds like fun. So that one's kind of wet. We better lay it over there.
Once you make yourself big.
Oh, well, I was going to when I had show and tell, but they
Oh,
want to see
okay.
you. They want to see you pull that.
Oh, okay.
I know they do. Hmm.
There's that piece.
Oh, that's pretty.
There's that piece. I don't usually do it diagonal like that. I usually do a bunch of squares, but um,
Mm-hmm.
that's interesting. Not sure whether I really like it or if I like the squares better.
It's always hard to tell.
Yeah, it is.
All right, let me see here. Okay, now I'm big. And I got to throw these back down, so I'm going to do them first because they're wet, and I don't like to have them wet. Um, I'll try to tell you what the paper is too when I show it because it does make a difference. You can see halos of print and stuff when you use the magazine pages, which I really kind of like. I like the fact that they're thinner. So that one and this one were the last two that I pulled. So let me get them laid out so that they're can dry. And I probably wouldn't have called this one done, except that I really like right here. And I didn't want to take a chance of messing it up by trying to do the edges. It just isn't worth it, seeing how what I want is collage papers anyway. So I'll probably be tearing them up and whatnot. That was a magazine page. This is plain white copy paper, and I really like that one. I got a lot of grunge today. I got some really, really nice grunge.
Me too. And I like
Mhm.
grunge.
This whole section right here just makes me want to drool. This was just a brayer paper. It had black and pink on it before I started painting today, and I just stopped because I really like what it turned into. So, yeah. This is one of the first ones I did, and I tore it, but that's okay. I really, really like this color palette too. This is that was magazine paper. Oh, this one was it's the feel of it is like dictionary paper. Lisa sent me a couple of law books, and they're such thin paper that it's like dictionary paper, and they're really nice to print on, except that they tear up on the Gelli Plate. So you
Yeah.
got to have some paint on them before you try to put them on your Gelli Plate. So they work for braille paper, but not so much for plating. This is plain white copy paper, but it had some stuff on it before I started. So, you know, it had, when I have papers like this, like, okay, this one's got print on it, but it's not a good piece of paper. So I keep them in a bin and then I use them when we Gelli Plate. And this is a magazine page. But this color palette's really making me happy today.
Oh, I love that one right there.
Yeah.
I've been gathering up paper, so I didn't see the first ones you did, but I really do love that one.
Yeah. And that was just a braille paper with some bubble wrap on it. There again, I really like this section right here, so I decided not to worry about the edges.
Yeah. Because it's not, a lot of times you don't use them whole anyway, so.
Well, and that's really what I want. I was thinking about, I'm thinking about doing some die cuts and stuff with them. And that's what I had in my head when I wanted to use the magazine paper, because that way it's lighter weight.
Yeah.
I love this one. This one just is like.
Was that magazine paper?
Yeah.
But it was really dark.
It was almost,
really pretty.
It was like a black and white. And it was a
Yeah.
big picture of, she was in a bathtub. So, and there was a little bit of printing, but for the most part, it was like this really dark picture with her in a white bathtub. So.
It's really pretty. Mm-hmm. Ooh, so's that one. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that a lot, huh? Ooh, ooh.
Well, it's because the color palette's just, it's just fabulous today. I really think that's part of it. Sometimes when you get your colors right, they just blend together so perfectly. I really like how this one came out.
Yeah, that's really pretty. That one looks like a satellite picture or something.
Yes, and the thing of it is it was ugly, ugly, ugly on the first pull. Remember, it was, I said,
remember,
oh, that's terrible. And then when I pulled the second pull, because the colors that were behind it and the new pull on top of it, it just fixed it. And I like this one. It's not got a lot of color definition in it, but I liked several parts of it. This part right here I don't really like, but that's okay. If I don't like that part, I won't use that part.
You can see too much of the picture.
Yeah, the picture's still there because it's only got like one pull. And then this one, this was already started on this side, so I just had to alter the color just a little bit because the color palette with the other side wasn't going to go so well.
Yeah.
And I want to make a journal cover out of this, so you know it'll fold up and be a journal, of some sort. I haven't decided. So, but see the other side?
Oh yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, it just
I intended to do some envelopes, and I did not get it done.
Yeah,
the time just goes too fast. 2 hours is not enough. It's all I have, but it's not enough.
It's just not enough. I agree. It's just not enough. So.
Okay, well, this is just tissue paper I used to get the lace off, but I thought I'd go ahead and show it because it's part of the process.
That stuff makes good for either the next go round or to cut tear-ups.
Yeah. And this is some of the onion skin paper, and I used it the same way I used the tissue paper.
Uh-huh.
I think that's kind of fun like that. It's like a starter for doodling or something.
Right. Yeah. It's either a starter for doodling or a start for the next round of jelly prints. That's how I
these are my brayer off papers. Okay, stick that up there. Maybe it won't fly away. And then these are the book pages.
I like your book page. I like your new little stamp thing.
Thanks. Me too. That was fun. I'm glad I thought to keep it and not throw it away.
Uh-huh.
And then these are two I did on that onion skin paper. and I wasn't happy with the texture because the extra texture of the onion skin paper took away from the print. So I didn't do any more on onion skin paper after that, except
Well,
use it
but
to
you know,
take
they're
off the
pretty.
lace.
You know,
They are.
they're
They're
pretty. It's
just not what I was wanting.
what you were hoping for. Yeah.
Yeah. And these are 8.5 by 14. That's the last one that I did with the wallpaper. And then this is lace. And this is the black and gold behind the
That
grunge.
is that's just really yummy. That is just really
There's
yummy.
the other part of that one. And these are the other parts of the other two. And then I did these on, just from a sketchbook. I just took these pages out of a sketchbook because I wasn't going to use it. And
Uh-huh.
that was the lace.
Oh yeah.
And then that's just really weird texture, but I like it.
Oh,
Don't know
I
what
like
I'll do
it
with
too.
it, but it'll be good in collage somehow.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
There's that one with all my different circle things. Here's the one with the bubble wraps, the weird bubble wraps. And this is the mat, that place mat. There's the other part of the lace, and the other part of the bubble wrap.
The placemat
So,
is cool.
and then these are just bits. So I didn't get nearly as much accomplished as Tanya did,
Yes,
but
but
I
you
had
had
fun, and that's what matters.
I was gonna say you had to go in a couple times
I
and
did.
and you did lace, which the lace stuff always takes a while. That's
It
one of
does.
those
If all I
things
got
that
done today was these three, I would be
yeah,
happy.
yeah,
And I got more than that. So,
right. So I'm just the buildup on the edges of my plate can sometimes get to be a problem. So I just decided I would take a piece and get it off.
thanks,
And
Teresa.
it's pretty. It's kind of pretty.
Yeah, it is.
And this part right here will let whatever I put it underneath it show through because it's not sticky anymore. So it's not picking anything more up.
Right.
Um,
But that's kind of
but
cool because you'll have those stripes down it.
right. So like if I put it on a piece of book paper, it'll show up. So for those of you who don't know, this is just double-sided carpet tape. And what you do is you take a piece of it and you can pick up the edges of the paint and see how it picked up all this. And you can clean your whole plate that way if you want. Um, and if I get too much stuff, like right here, I've got some stuff that's really kind of bad, you can pick it up with this double-sided copper tape. But then once I do that, I take these pieces and I put collage medium or Mod Podge, or you could use matte medium over the surface of it and let it get dry. And then I can put them away for the first time I want to use them in something like a collage or a card or whatever. Then it's sticky on the back side, but the front side is not sticky because right now this is still sticky. So by putting the collage medium over the top, then it stops it from being sticky. So that's just one way I clean the really, really chunky stuff off my plate, and it leaves this really cool grunge on the tape. So, anyways, hi Joan. I know Lisa's got to get going, and it's 3:30 already, and the puppy I'm sure needs to go outside. So,
Yeah. Hi,
guys,
Joan.
we're gonna go. Remember, next week we'll be on Lisa's channel on Thursday at 1:30.
We will
And
have to see about that. My sister is coming in Thursday
oh,
afternoon.
well then
It won't be that early, but I don't know how my day is going to work getting ready for her or not.
that's fine.
By Wednesday, I'll know, and I'll let you know on
Okay.
Wednesday.
Okay,
And
that's fine, hon.
okay,
Okay.
hopefully it'll work out. But
Yeah, because quite frankly, I have something Thursday, an appointment of some kind. It's in the
anyway, so
morning. It's in the morning, but because
yeah,
I have appointments 4 days next week, so with between mom and me, and everything going on. So
Would you want to just skip next week, and that way everybody can know now?
do you want to do that?
Let's just do, because that way I won't have to struggle with trying to get everything ready for her, um, and get the puppy to sleep at the right time for me to do this and all of that.
All right. Yes, I think that would be good because then you won't be stressing over it too.
Yeah.
So, okay, next week, so the following week will be on Lisa's channel. So
All right.
we'll
2 weeks
message you
from
and we'll
today on
tell
my
you.
channel.
Yeah, and we'll mention it Sundays and Mondays. Bye guys. Love you all.
Bye bye. Love you all.